Ann Dunaway-Tay, registered dietitian and nutrition expert. Today I want to talk to you about menu planning. Do you ever have that feeling of panic that comes over you about 6 o'clock going, what's for dinner? Well, I wanted to talk to you today about menu planning to really make your life easier. Menu planning has some wonderful benefits to it, most importantly less stress, but also helps your family eat better and it can help you save money in the long term. But let's talk about the stress component. When I started menu planning, it was a very stressful time, dinner, what am I going to do, everyone running in and out of the house. But once I started having a plan in place, I knew it was for dinner, my afternoons became so much more relaxing because I had a plan in place. And while yes, menu planning does take some time up front, in the end, you actually are saving time for yourself, and again, you're much less stressed. As I mentioned, menu planning can also help you eat better because when you plan out your menu for the week for your family, you can look at things like variety, what types of foods you're serving them, and plan it around your individual family needs. And know that you're making good choices when you're less harried or really, really hungry and you may not make the best choices. But then also it can help you save money because you can know that you're going to be buying just what you need for the week, and also can help you better use leftovers if you have leftovers so that those aren't going to waste, because that's just money down the drain. So there are lots of resources that you can find to help you with menu planning. Actually on my website and blog, I post every Monday what my menu plan is for the week. You can go to DunawayDietetics.com. There's also another website called I'm an Organizing Junkie, which is orgjunkie.com, which every Monday she posts up a menu plan, and then hundreds of people also link their menu plans to her website. So you can find tons of ideas and inspiration there. There's also the Meal Makeover Moms. They've got great cookbooks, recipes for families and kids. They've got some wonderful resources on their website. And then there's also this new book that I just picked up that I love called the 7-Day Menu Planner for Dummies. There's also a website with it as well. But this not only teaches you how to menu plan, it actually has 52 weeks of menu plans for you already. So it really makes it easy and talks a lot about nutrition and other wonderful things. So I highly recommend this book. It takes a lot of the pain out of menu planning, but really menu planning is not a pain. It just is something a little bit to get used to initially in the beginning, and then once you try it, I promise you will love it. But you've got to find a system that works for you. So here's my system that I found that works for me. I have a trusty clipboard, which I generally keep a pen to, which is there right now. And I found that I like this form that I got from I'm an Organizing Junkie because it has my menu plan of my dinners for the week listed Monday through Sunday on this side, but then over here it has my grocery list. So when I go to the grocery store, I take this with me, and I've got my grocery list here that I can go through and make sure I've got everything. Also with the clipboard, if I have any coupons I'm using, I just clip it right on here, as well as take my coupon organizer with me, and it makes it very simple and easy. Also throughout the week, I love this form because I can just turn to the next week if I realize I'm out of something, go ahead and put it on my grocery list for next week, or as I'm looking on the internet or reading magazines, if I have any ideas for menus or recipes I want to try, I can just add it to the next week. I also keep my old menus in the back so that I can refer to those when I'm planning out my next week's menu for any favorite meals that I might not be thinking of offhand. But when you're planning your menus, some things to think about are variety. Look at what types of different foods are you serving. Think about texture and color as well. The more colorful your plate, the better a job you know that you're getting all the nutrients that you need. But one of the most important things about menu planning is to be flexible. Again, it's a plan. This is not written in stone. Some weeks you may not make everything that you had planned. You might be mixing things up, you might be switching things around, and that's okay too. The plan is a guide, and it still makes your life that much less stressful. But really try it for 3 weeks, and I recommend that you set aside one day each week to take time to plan out your menus. Of course, it might take a little more time than initially as you get going, but over time it becomes faster and faster and easier. But I would set aside, one day. I like to do it on Saturdays, actually, Saturday afternoons when my 2-year-old is napping is when I like to do it. And then I go grocery shopping on Sunday with my list. But again, you've got to find what works for you. So play with it, try it for 3 weeks, and see if it doesn't make your life that much easier. Thank you.